Hello and welcome to Only Connect. And Donald, if you're watching, they're in the airing cupboard. That's where. Returning tonight, two of our highest scoring second place finishing teams, and they are, on my right, Dan Jones, a Crown prosecutor with a degree in law who was expelled from a road safety club for rolling up a plastic zebra crossing. Raymond Baggerly, a train enthusiast who celebrated his 21st birthday by sitting an 8-hour exam and is celebrating his 59th birthday today. And their captain, Pete Mitchell, a philosophy and computer science graduate who has crossed the Gulf of Bothnia more than 100 times, playing Irish music to Swedes on a Viking Line ferry. United by a weakness for whiskey, they are the Maltsters. Now, you lost your opening heat to the policy wonks, but you're back via our new competition rules. How have you been enjoying your time in Cardiff?
We've been taking in the cultural highlights, the National Museum of Wales, and several interesting pubs.
Excellent. There are many interesting pubs.
Indeed, there are.
Sadly, I never seem to get beyond the first one. You are facing tonight, on my left, Howard Friedman, a taxi driver who has driven Ken Livingstone and Boris Johnson in the back of his cab, but not at the same time. Adrian Knott, an English graduate and former heliport cleaner who gave Frankie Vaughan free admission to his local cinema. And their captain, Michael Slowey, a data analyst who was run over by a slow-moving car on the way home from his graduation ceremony. United by a fascination with films, they are the Oscar men. And you lost your heat to the part-time poets. Have you practised for tonight's game?
Yeah, we've been tip-exing vowels out of any piece of literature we could get hold of.
Excellent. Well, let's see how you fare against your new opponents. They won the toss. Maltsters, you will be going first. So please choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
Water, please.
Water. What is the connection between these apparently random clues? Here's the first.
Next one, please. Oh, they're Thompson's Legend.
It's the colours, isn't it?
They're the colours. I think that's what we can carry, isn't it?
Another dimension.
Should we take another?
Okay, let's...
Next one, please. I think that's what we'll have to go for. Unless you've got something else. Nothing else. Are they characters in the Thomas the Tank Engine stories?
They are not, though it's a nice guess. I'm going to show the fourth clue to the Oscar men for a possible bonus point.
Could these be codes for types of cable of some sort? So, yeah,
I mean,
cable?
I must say, for an all-male lineup, you should be ashamed of yourselves. These are vacuum cleaners. Not one of you, getting the old Hoover out on the stairs. No, they're all actually sorts of Henry Hoover. Other types of vacuum cleaner are available. They tell me. I don't do it either, to be honest. I like to let the dust build up and up and up, and then every few months, just get a new carpet. That's the best thing. So no points there, but Oscar men, you may choose a question.
Can we go for Eye of Horus, please?
I don't see why not. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Right, evolution, selenium sulfide. Oh, OK, I think I know this one. Right, this selenium sulfide was used to kill the monster in the film Evolution with Fox Mulder, what's it called? So I think these are probably things that have killed monsters in a particular film. Do you want me to go for it? Or do you want to go to the next one, or do you want me to take it on that one? I think that's most likely going to be the thing that killed the monster. Shall we go for it? All right, we're going to take a punt on this one. Given that it's evolution and selenium sulfide was from the Head and Shoulders bottles used to kill the beast, we think these are the film and the particular method of dispatching that beast or enemy in the film.
Coming in after one clue. You get 5 points. Very well done. What an excellent gamble. They are the things that kill off the threat in these films. And what sort of monsters are they that are being killed?
Selenium sulfide, the one in Evolution is just basically a big blobby monster, I think. Signs is horrible big walker, aliens. Yeah, aliens.
Aliens is what they are, although I'm enjoying your impression a great deal there, Michael. Really bringing it alive. Evolution, you're right. It's the bottles of dandruff shampoo are killing those aliens. What about the other ones? What are the deaths?
In Signs, the little girl leaves water all over the place and her uncle slams the the baseball bat into them to kill them.
What about the faculty? What's that?
Oh, a lady, you know that one better.
It's some sort of drug they're using, the kids at school, and they find out that it dehydrates them, and that's how they stab them with it, and that's how it kills them off.
That's right, that's a teen one, a sort of teen horror film. And then Mars Attacks, that's a sci-fi comedy. And when they hear the Slim Whitman song, Indian Love Call, the Martians' heads explode. So manners of grisly deaths in films. Very well gambled after one clue. Maltsters, what would you like?
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds, OK. Well, it's the music question. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. That's R.E.M. I can't think what the song is, though. Can you? It's not Man in the Moon, is it? Anything? Is it The Great Anything? Yeah. Take the next one, please. It's The Great Pretender. It's all The Great something. They're all The Great something.
Yes, they are. You're going to get 2 points for coming in after 3 clues. What did we hear?
The first one was The Great Gig in the Sky.
That's right.
Pink Floyd.
Second was R.E.M.
Was R.E.M., but not sure on the title. The third one was The Great Pretender.
That's right. And The Great Beyond was the second clue. That was used in the biopic Man on the Moon. R.E.M. did the music for that, The Great Beyond. And you didn't need to hear The Great Escape 2000, which is a sort of football fan reworking of the theme from The Great Escape. But thankfully we were spared a blast of that. So well done. Oscar Men, what would you like next?
Twisted Flax, please.
The Twisted Flax. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Right, mother-in-law. Should we go for the next? Yeah. OK, let's go for the next one, please. Court martial, right, I think this is a words thing, isn't it? OK.
Is it clause? It's mothers-in-law, courts martial. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, yeah, let's go for the third one, shall we?
Yeah.
Next, please. Lord Lieutenant. Yeah. So the actual letter S would be after the first word rather than the last one.
Yeah.
Should we go for that? Okay. The plurals for all of these appear after the first letter, the first word of the compounded word rather than the actual last. So it would be mothers-in-law rather than mother-in-laws, courts-martial rather than court-martials, or Lord's Lieutenant rather than Lord Lieutenants.
That's absolutely right. You didn't need to see Poet Laureate in the last space. This is where you add the S after the first word rather than at the end. This is one of those ones where you can actually do it either way, I think, but we like to put this question out there just to remind people the elegant way is to have the S after the first word. Well done, Oscar Men. Back to you, Maltsters, for a choice.
Horned Viper, please.
The Horned Viper. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next one, please. Next, please.
Musical cues.
Take the last one. Next, please.
3 seconds.
Major and minor.
They all come in major and minor variants. That's absolutely right. Which are the major suits in bridge and which are the minor?
I've no idea.
Spades and hearts are the 2 majors, are they?
That's absolutely right, yes, and diamonds and clubs the minors. And you get major and minor professional baseball leagues, musical keys, of course, and the Great and Little Bear, major and minor Ursa constellations. Well done. One question remains for you, Oscar Men. It is the lion. I expect they're going to be picture clues because we haven't had those yet. First one coming up now.
Right, that's Jet from What You Call It, isn't it? I think it's Jet. Is it Jet? I think it is. Next, please. Right, where that is. That's a difficult one. I don't know. Next, please. Right, X plus Y. So, anything? It looks like we've got Gladiator. Is it Jet? Do you know if it's Jet?
I don't know if it is.
X plus Y, Howard, on the maths front. Doesn't ring a bell. Next, please.
Next one.
Shell.
2 seconds.
I think we could probably go with petrol oil companies. So, I mean, we think the first one's Jet. The last one is obviously Shell. I know those are two major petrol companies, so we'll go with that.
They are all petrol stations. It is Jet from the Gladiators, Shell at the end, Gulf is the second one, and Total. I mean, I think when you say on the mathematical front, I think X plus Y is not an equation that many mathematicians could solve with only that information available, but just in itself would be a total. So they're all names of petrol stations. Well done. That means at the end of round 1, the Maltsters have 3 points, the Oscar men have 8. It's the sequences round. What comes fourth in a sequence? Maltsters, you'll be going first again. Which hieroglyph would you like?
Lion, please.
OK, you'll be seeing the first in a series. What might come fourth? Time starts now.
Next, please. Next, please.
6.
Three seconds.
W4.
And why would that be?
We're thinking compass points due north, due east, due south, due west as London postcodes.
Ah, I see. Yes, unfortunately for you, that doesn't work as a sequence. Oscar, do you want to go for a bonus point?
Yeah, we think it's to do with points on the compass and the clock as well. So west would be in the same position that 9 would be on a clock.
So the answer would be?
W9.
W9 would be the answer. That's what it is. It's as if the compass were a clock face. They are postcodes, but the first two would be in London and then Sheffield, and then we're going back to London, which I think is not really a sequence. So I can't take that one. W9 is the answer. Bonus point for you there, Oscar men. And which question would you like?
Horned Viper, please.
The Horned Viper. What would come fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Big Matthew. Well, it could be the books of the Gospel and Big. Anything you know about Big Matthew?
Well,
Big
yeah,
Matthew.
get the next one.
Next, please. Captain Mark Phillips. OK, well, he was married to Princess Anne. Oh, yeah. OK, so next one. Going back, so what's it going to be? So Captain Phillips is well, Big Matthew is to be a big captain. Yeah. Should we go for the next one, please? Can we go for the next?
We're not.
So Mr. Luke Banks. Right, well.
3 seconds.
Mark, Luke, John.
Yeah. Yeah, John.
I need an answer.
Saving John, Private Ryan.
Would be an acceptable answer. Very well done. Now, I think you've gone a little bit too sophisticated, and that's why you've hamstrung yourselves trying to give an example. What is the sequence?
It's Tom Hanks films with the Matthew, Mark, Luke and John from the Testaments in, isn't it?
That's right. It's Tom Hanks films with added evangelists. But the Tom Hanks films are not in a sequence. There were a lot of films between Big and Captain Phillips. I mean, he had a whole career. The sequence is the evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. So any Tom Hanks film with John in the title, we've gone with Turner, John and Hooch. So well done. Maltsters, what would you like?
2 reads, please.
2 reads. OK, what will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please. Next, please.
Seconds.
Boston.
Why would that be?
We think they may be iterations of a crime series with locations in them, although I'm struggling to locate cyber on a map.
Yes, I can't come up with a sequence where Boston would fit in a crime sequence, I'm afraid. So another bonus chance for you, Oscar Men.
Well, they're all parts of the CSI universe, and the first one was set in Las Vegas.
I'm afraid I can't take it. You're closer, but look at that first one, cyber. You can't be set in cyber. It would have to be cyberspace. It's the titles we're looking at.
Okay,
so CSI, and we're going backwards, CSI Cyber, CSI New York, CSI Miami, CSI Crime Scene Investigation. It's as simple as that. It can't be the location, because cyber is not in itself a location, but just crime scene investigation is what we wanted to hear. No bonus then, Oscar Men, but you may choose a question.
Can we go with water, please?
Water, you absolutely may. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Albino. If you do with albino, look at colour. Okay, next. Carol with a K. Catherine. Oh, Carol. Pope's. Yeah, Pope Carol Watchala, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
the next would be Carol Watchala would be the.
So it's the Jim fella, isn't it? The Jim.
No, the Jim fella came next.
No, it's the Argentinian guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shall we go for next now? Oh, sorry, no. Yeah.
I'm afraid I need an answer now.
The current Pope's first name, which I believe might be Miguel.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So I'm going to show the third in the sequence to the Maltsters for a possible bonus point.
Alfonso?
Why not Manuel?
Could well have
no,
been.
it isn't. Now, you're all right. We're looking at the first names of popes. And Pope Francis is Jorge Bergoglio. Jorge. But not any of the Spanish names that you came up with there, I'm afraid. But you may have a question. Maltsters, which would you like?
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. OK, these are going to be picture clues. What kind of thing would you expect to see in the fourth picture? Here's the first.
Next, please.
That's the prisoner.
It's the prisoner, yeah. Patrick McGowan. Prison, he's number 6. Hang on, how many prisoners? There's 5 in there. There's 5 in there. He was number 6. Do we need something that's number 8?
Should we go for it?
Because what's the significant? It's number 8. Can you think?
It's a pool with number 8 on or something.
Yeah, should we go? We'll say an 8 ball from a set of pool balls.
And why would that be?
Because we think that's number 6, certainly Patrick McGowan in The Prisoner. The first one seems to be number 5 of the chambers in the revolver.
Oh, gosh. Unfortunately, I don't think you can say that about a revolver's, James, because it depends where you spin it, doesn't it? I don't think they're not numbered officially in that way, so that's just a particular one. So I see your logic, but I'm afraid that's not a sequence, so I'm going to show the third to the Oscar Men, and you'll see that wouldn't work in your sequence either. There's a possible bonus point.
Okay. OK, these are the words that appear after the in the Harry Potter novels, and we believe the next one would be order.
Is the right answer. Very well done. Chamber, as in the Chamber of Secrets, the Prisoner of Azkaban, the Goblet of Fire, and the Order of the Phoenix. They are Harry Potter books, those titles and the words that come after thee. Well done for the bonus point, and the last question of the round does go to you, the Twisted Flax. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Oh, good. Right, Richard I gave to John. Right, OK, this is my voice. Next, will you like, please? Charles II to James II. Right. Any ideas on that?
Richard I and John were brothers, weren't they?
Were they? So can these brothers go into the next brother? So alone. So this would be
to be Edward VIII to George VI, I'd imagine, if that's the thing.
Oh, you mean the final one would be?
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
So we're going to try for that, are we?
Do we go for that one?
Yeah.
But we must have a lot of history in between. Yeah. That's the only thing.
2 seconds.
Yeah, go for
OK.
it.
Howard, do you want to take that one?
Edward VIII to George VI.
Is the right answer. Very well done for 3 points. And what's this sequence?
The kings were brothers, like who followed on from each other.
That's right. British monarchs were succeeded by their brothers rather than a child, as is more normal. And the next ones along would be George IV, William IV, and then the answer, Edward VIII, George VI. Well done. At the end of round 2, the Maltsters have 3 points, the Oscar men have 15. So it is the connecting wall now, and the Oscar men will be going first this time. You have a choice, lion or water.
We'll go with lion, please.
Lion, you have 2.5 minutes to solve this wall, starting now.
Shot, hill, carpenter, professions. You've got names for dogs as well. Common name for dogs. Pooch, nag, actually nag. Kitty, you've got... Yeah, should we do pooch, nag, kitty, jumbo? OK, that's good, that's one off the board there. Right, yeah, Walter Hill. Could be another one. Is there another? We've got Carpenter and Hill, those are 2 directors, aren't they?
Yeah.
What about Black? Anyone Black? Shane Black?
That's any others,
No? OK.
Anybody both?
Frank Boff.
Buff, Carpenter, Black.
Hill.
Yeah, Hill.
And Black. OK, we'll go off that one for the moment. Right, things you can...
Pot plant.
Yeah, pot black. Pot shot. OK, we've got that one as well.
3 strikes and you're out now.
So let's make sure we don't do any of that. So slate, you can mine... Let's look at words. So carpenter, carpet, hill, rider, roast, ash. Oh, ash. Is there any trees in here we could have? No? No. OK. Late, Ida, no. Carpet, no. Pet.
Can we think about the directors again? We've got
OK, carpet, hill. Let's go for...
no, it doesn't look very promising.
Slate.
But it doesn't look promising.
OK. Boff, carpenter. Oh, Frank Boff, carpenter, hill.
Oh, yeah.
We need one more.
Rider.
That's it, you've solved the wall. Very well done. Now, what about some points for the connections? The first blue group, kitty, jumbo, nag, pooch.
These are affectionate names for types of animals, so kitty being a cat, jumbo, elephant, nag, horse, pooch, dog.
Slang names for animals. And the green group, starting black.
All can be preceded with the word pot.
They can. Pot black, pot shot, pot luck, pot plant. And what about this next one, starting carpenter?
These are basically sporting commentators.
They are sports broadcasters. And what about this final turquoise group, starting carpet?
My fault. Could they all be things that you sweep?
They are not all things that you sweep, although, frankly, my roasts are best swept straight into the bin. No, you're not seeing it. They're synonyms for each other. They mean to upbraid, to carpet someone, to give them a roast, to trash someone's reputation, or slate, you know, to criticise or insult or otherwise upbraid someone. But you found 4 groups, 3 points for the connections. That is a total of 7. Let's bring in their opponents now, give them a new connecting wall and see what they can do about solving it. Hello again, Maltsters. The lion's been taken, so water is all that is available to you. You have 2.5 minutes to solve this one, starting now.
Drive roller, carriage release, they look like part of some kind of... we've got some 3D figures, spheroid, cylinder, prism, cone. Should we try those?
Yeah, go for that.
No, is there another one? Tetrahedron. Tetrahedron. Spheroid. Prism. Try it with cone.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So,
Can you see anything? Suffolk punch, rum punch.
oh yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Bolo punch, rabbit punch.
Yeah.
Try those?
Yeah.
No. Okay, is there another one? Key punch.
Which parts of the typewriter?
Golf ball's part of the typewriter,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Carriage
release.
Key.
Drive roller and key. Okay, what about cylinder in there? Golf ball, drive roller, carriage release, cylinder. Yes.
3 strikes and you're out
so
now.
we've got
If you can do
wuss, chicken, poltroon and rabbit are all terms for coward, aren't they? Suffolk punch, bolo punch, key punch, that could be, I suppose.
Yes, and did you say rabbit punch? Because rum can't be it.
Well, rabbit, there is rabbit punch,
okay.
but it's more in this. So I'm thinking those 3 and that one.
Yeah.
And then the others, are we happy with punch for that, if that's right?
Reasonable, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. You've solved the wall. Very well done. 4 points immediately. And what about the connections? Cone, prism, spheroid, tetrahedron.
They are, what's the word? Three-dimensional geometric figures.
That's it. They're solid shapes and figures in mathematics. And the green group, carriage release, cylinder, drive roller, golf ball.
Parts of a typewriter.
They are parts of a typewriter. What about the next one? Starting rabbit.
They are slang insults for cowardice.
That's right, yes. Being a bit of a scaredy cat, that's that one. And the turquoise group, key, bolo or bolo, Suffolk, rum.
We think they can all be followed by the word punch.
They can. You found all 4 groups and you told me all the connections. I will give you a bonus for getting it all correct. That is the maximum of 10. Let's have a look at the scores going into the final round. The Maltsters have 13 points. The Oscar men have 22. And if you know your rum punches from your Suffolks, then why not apply to be a contestant on the next series of Only Connect? Go to the website bbc.co.uk/onlyconnect to find out how to do that. The missing vowels round will decide who goes on to round 2 and who goes home. Fingers on buzzers, teams. I can tell you that the first group are all winners of Beard of the Year. Maltsters?
Jeremy Corbyn.
Correct. Maltsters?
Rowan Williams.
Yes, it is. Oscar men?
Michael Eavis.
Well done. Oscar men?
Jerry Adams.
Indeed. Next category, Dante's Circles of Hell combined. Maltsters?
Heresy and anger.
Well spotted. Oscar men?
Guilt and...
Not the answer, I'm afraid. Maltsters, do you know?
Gluttony and lust.
That's right. Maltsters?
Treachery and greed.
Yes, it is. Maltsters?
Violence and fraud.
Correct. Next category, types of shark. Maltsters?
Great hammerhead.
Correct. Don't know this one. It's cookie cutter shark. But there will be no more clues because the bell has gone for the end of the quiz. And what a great round 4 that was for you, Maltsters. I can reveal that the winners with 23 points and going through to round 2 are still the Oscar men. Very well played. Well, that was fantastic stuff, Maltsters. It wasn't quite enough to make up for the deficit earlier, but really great missing voweling from you. And, you know, as you listed, you know, what it said on my CV, the gluttony, the lust, the treachery, the violence and fraud, you know, it brought a tear to my eye. Thank you very much for playing. And that's the end of the show. Thank you for watching and for not switching over to ITV to see someone fail to win a holiday off Ant and Dec. Goodbye.